Right lads, and just this week gone, the FAI have announced their plans for the proposed third tier of Irish football. Now of course there is fairly limited information on this, but I am going to give you all the information we do have with a bit of speculation from yours truly. The third tier, or the National League as it's set to be called, will be a split division underneath the First Division. Notably, the National League is actually not under the umbrella of the League of Ireland, similar to how the National League and below are not under the umbrella of the English Football League across the water. It's also pretty much guaranteed to be mostly an amateur league, although as always there probably will be some semi-professional players or clubs in this tier. The National League will allow promotion to and relegation from the First Division through two divisions, North and South. As of now, it is pretty unclear where this line is going to be drawn. However, it is pretty much guaranteed Dublin is going to be the main county for contention of where the split is going to be. Each division will of course include 10 sides, and it is unclear how promotion and relegation will work in terms of how many clubs will be going up and down. Of course, it's pretty much guaranteed that one club from either North or South are probably going to get automatic relegation, and I could see a playoff being implemented for teams who finish second and third in the respective North and South divisions, i.e. something similar to how the First Division playoff works now, with 4 teams going through a semi-final, final, and then of course facing a First Division team, most likely whoever finishes 8th in the First Division. The new tier will launch for a shorter season in 2026, before a full launch in 2027 to match up with the LOI calendar. In terms of possible teams, there have been plenty of being speculated. Mayo FC and Club Kildare have of course previously expressed interest in joining a third tier, alongside the possibility of CK United, Ballymun United, who of course have expressed interest themselves in joining the First Division previously, and the possibility of even something like a Tipperary side. Again, this is all speculation and will really come down to the club's decision themselves. Of course, there will be certain requirements to enter this new tier. It's not clear exactly what they will be at the moment. Probably fairly low considering it will be an amateur league, but there has been word going around that clubs will require some sort of guaranteed seating around the ground. Once again, this is probably going to be very limited. It is an amateur league at the end of the day, and a lot of people do have to realise it is quite costly for these clubs to actually join a third tier. It's not just as simple as saying we are interested in joining it, which does make sense why they split between North and South. It reduces, the travel distances and travel costs for a lot of teams that realistically aren't going to be turning a lot of profit unless they're, aiming towards promotion to the League of Ireland. Of course, this is all early days. We can expect a lot more information to be coming out on this in the coming months. But of course, do feel free to leave your opinions below and what clubs you imagine could be joining this third tier.